Hello again, viewers. This is Evelyn of Lipabuhay, your Information TV. Now I'm already starting my series of videos all about gardening. So just watch my playlist, and I have a lot of videos on the playlist gardening. Today I will be talking all about propagating tomatoes, the easiest and the cheapest. Hello viewers, this is Evelyn of Lipabuhay, your Information TV. Today I will be actually again doing a video sharing to you how to propagate tomatoes from seeds without spending a lot of money buying those seeds available. Here in Sweden it's very common, Europe or any other countries except in my country, Philippines, where we just collect seeds from our vegetables or fruits that we want to propagate. Here you can buy them, but then they are not cheap at all. So what I did, I just remember my grandfather before he propagate plants, whatever, from the fruits, from the vegetables that he has in his garden. So I remember that, and I was like, yeah, why I will be spending a lot of money in buying seeds that are very expensive. So I will be showing you this tomato. I bought it from a grocery store. This one thing I want to share is that try not to put them into the refrigerator. If you buy them, let them be very ripe before you do it. What I did with it is, I will show you. I have already here. This is a plant that I actually cut it off. It's because I want it to branch, or to grow in another way. So what I did, I just have this one. I just have a tomato. I took out the seeds and I put it there, and look, it just grows. So you can actually grow it anywhere. You can have it in whatever you want. But anyway, I will show you how I did it. It's just so simple. And by the way, from this, I just take one by one and I transfer it. So I have already like 5 of these growing. And how you take it, the best way is like you can actually use some spoon and scoop it from there. So what I did, if you have a spoon, you just scoop it one at a time with a small spoon or a bigger spoon and transfer it on another place. What I did is that it's just so simple. You have this one. I will just put the camera near my fruit, so here it is. So as you see, I have it here. All you do is just cut it. Of course, you just cut it. I will wipe my knife. It's because I don't want to throw the tomato after. I just take the seed, and then the tomato, you can actually eat it later on with your salad or whatever. So just cut it in two. And as you see, you get a lot of seed there. What I did, that I get this one, that I get this thing that it grows just like that, is that I just press it. So I will put it, you can do it like this. This is actually, when you buy food outside, sometimes they put it in this kind of containers. Try to save those kind of containers, because you can actually, they are best containers to use for propagating seeds indoor. As what I said, when you live in a country where you have to adjust on the weather, then you have to propagate inside. You cannot propagate outside now because it's negative degrees. So you have it there. It has no holes inside. So you have to be careful. You will not be draining them with water. What I use is this one. You only spray. You spray them with water, and then until they get wet. And you don't want to be a lot of water there, because your seeds will be swimming there, What I do is I just press them, or you just do like that. Take out the seed. And in a busy world, you don't have time to be like doing a lot of things. I just do like that. just like that. See, it's a lot of seed. I don't even need to. So sometimes you go to a grocery store and you find a variety of tomato that's like, oh, this variety is, you know, very nice. It's a lot of variety of tomatoes. I will tell you, it's kind of 100, I don't know, but it's a lot of them. So as you see, you have already your seed there everywhere. So you have already there. You don't have to be very, you know, you can like spread them a little bit away from each other, and then it's just enough. When you have already like that, I am preparing here some of my planting soil. And then what I do is I just sprinkle them on top of those seeds to cover them a bit. Like that. So you can do this in different way. You can even do it in an existing flower pot with plants inside your house, and then just take them one by one later on. It works. I have a friend, she is doing like that. So whatever seed she found, she just, you know, threw it on her, you know, flower pots, and they grow on the side of their flower pots, and then later on they take it out, and then you have it. So now you have it there, and what you do is again just water them, spray some water on them, and that they get wet. And like that. If ever you don't have a very quite warm this one that I have it here, I just put it there, and then it's just grow, and look, they are really very healthy, and they actually grow quite fast. I have it already, like after two weeks they already started to grow. If you want them to grow much faster so that your plant will really warm, then as what I said, plastic is just so good to use, because they are the ones that will like give more heat, and that's what they like. You just cover like that, and that one will grow. I will tell you after 2 weeks. I will give you an update of this, for you to see exactly how long it grows. So I will tell you, if you are, for example, living in a country where you are no opportunity to be propagating outside immediately, then do it this way. Now you see my face. Then do it this way, and then when they are already growing, then that is the time that you will take. I will tell you how I do it exactly. So, from this pot, do not just pull them. This is for people who never ever, you know, who never had planted or never tried it this way. I just show you how I did it. If you pull them immediately from here, it can be that the roots will be destroyed. So you know what I did? I actually used spoons. I spooned them out from the area where I plant them. So for example, this one, I can actually spoon this out, and I will give you exactly how I did it. So if I have here this container with soil already on it, what I will do is I will spoon it one by one. And then if you cannot spoon it one by one, it's okay. You can spoon like a bunch of them, and they look like that. And then you have it here. Of course, what you do, you just make a little bit of a hole that you can insert this like that. So as what I said on my previous videos before, I have it last year. Tomatoes are one of those plants that are very easy to propagate. They're just very easy. And I will tell you, I love tomatoes. I love eating tomatoes. And they are very healthy, nutritious vegetable fruit you can have. So it looks like that. And I will tell you, after 2 weeks or 3, this will grow for like this. And then by the month of June, when it will not be below 10 degrees outside, it will be 10 and up. You can already start to plant your tomatoes outside, because I will tell you, if it will be like June, July, people will be starting planting outside. Tomatoes are not cheap, they are expensive. I mean, why waste a lot of money, and you can do it by yourself. As what I said, I grew up with my grandfather who has a garden, a little garden, and all the things he planted there, tomatoes, aubergine, or we call it eggplant, and a lot of fruit trees and all this stuff. They just use from the seeds of the fruit that they produce, or sometimes you find somewhere there in a local market, in a grocery store. And then I just remember it. Why am I spending a lot of money and buying a lot of all these seeds? Of course, they really recommend that you buy the seeds that you bought, somewhere else, that you are certified and all this stuff. Yeah, it's true about it. But at the same time, you want to save money. I mean, if our grandparents were able to plant things from their own produce, or from whatever fruit they found, and they just save the seeds, why not? We can also do the same. So this is what I do. And when the summer comes, I will give you an update of all my tomatoes. I love my tomatoes, so most of the plants that I plant during summer time are the plants, vegetables that I love to eat. And again, this is Evelyn of Libabuhay, your Information TV. Thank you so much for watching.